Ah, that was very funny. Right. Um, Fran's going to stick around a little bit, I think. Um, so if you have any questions, write them in the thing or unmute and speak aloud. I'm going to ask you a question, Fran, if that's okay. You've probably been asked this a million times before.
Should I, should
Um,
I do that better? Hello.
oh, hello, hello, hello. Um, the big thing about this film, there's loads going on, but the visual design of it, just every aspect of it is like visually, you've obviously put a lot of effort in. Just tell us a little bit about that, clothing, the decoration of the house, how you looked. Like, tell us how you managed to collaborate and get all of that looking as it did.
Sure, yeah. It was really important to me from the start for the visuals with this film. I really wanted it to pop a lot, especially because it's very like dreamy and you've got like the dream sequences. So like color and costume were like super, super important. So as for the costume, the dream outfits were actually handmade by our costume designer, which was amazing. Like she did such an amazing job and I was so happy with how the costumes turned out. But yeah, like I knew I wanted lots of red in there, and lots of reds and pinks and blues were really important. And yeah, we had like a lot of custom pieces made for the short film as well. Like the dog painting that you see on the wall was hand painted by my really good friend, and she's also an actor and an artist. And she painted that for us from scratch, and it honestly took her no time at all, which was like amazing. Um, but yeah, I really wanted that in there as well because I wanted like the gag of like how ridiculously huge the painting is as well, like of the dog. Um, so yeah, it was just the visuals were like super important. So it's really nice that people have been like noticing them, I guess. It's really nice.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. I think today. I think you've just won a prize, another prize for your visual work. I think.
Yeah, we were at Greenwich Film Festival yesterday and we won for Best Production Design, which is really, really lovely. It's a really nice festival, for anyone that hasn't heard of it or been. But yeah,
Yes,
we were there yesterday. That was really lovely.
excellent. Oh, we've got a question
Yeah.
from Louise, I think. Have a look. Pink, blue, and red
Yes.
specific color combination. If you can read that, Frank, can you? Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one before it as well. Should I start with that one?
Yes, please. Yeah.
How Yeah. It This one was a little bit trickier, I'd say. So I've done one film in the past, in 2023, my first short film, Slay, that I did with the team, and I also directed that one and acted in it as well. I actually found that one a little bit less daunting because it was more of an ensemble piece. Like it was three characters throughout the whole thing. Um, so it felt a bit less demanding because I had other actors to like really bounce off of on every scene. But because in this one there was a lot of me on my own and like those moments, I found that a bit trickier. But I had such like a great team around me. Like I worked really closely with like my producer, and I feel like because I trusted everyone that I was working with, it wasn't as scary as it could have been because I knew that like they also had my back, like looking at monitors constantly and things like that when I couldn't
Yeah.
obviously see what was happening. But I was always reviewing footage after each take, which obviously does then kind of take up time as well. Um, but yeah, it was like it's a challenge, but I enjoyed it. But I would say that it is like it's tricky, but yeah, I found it quite a fun challenge.
Yeah, it's a great question as well, because I always want to ask right when they're acting in their own film. I always want to ask filmmakers that because you have to literally cross a line, don't you, to from the actor to the director, but you have to be both as well. So I always find that interesting what people say.
Yeah.
Um, Louise has put there pink, blue, red, specific color combinations. Yeah, obviously she wants a list of the books as well at the beginning. I think that yeah, you try and read what all those books are.
Yeah, definitely. Like fun they are just books that I have on my bookshelf that I nicked, but definitely they were like chosen with intention. So that's really nice that you've picked up on that. And yeah, obviously the colors of the books also very much kind of go with the palette that we had going on as well. And yeah, Susan, that is Kelsey Cook does the voiceover for Susan, and she's also the one who did the dog painting. And yeah, she's hilarious, and some of it was improv as well, and it was just like hilarious. Like editing that into the film was I had to cut stuff, and it was so hard because it was all so funny what she was giving. So yeah, that was really fun.
Um, uh, uh, this is a kind of half serious question, but are the bloopers or outtakes of this film going to be available? Because th that you had to have a lot of fun making that. That can't have all been first takes. You, especially the letters. I've spoken to you before about this, but the letters in the air, it just keeps going, and the letters just keep. I mean, filming that must have
Yeah.
been hilarious. There must be a lot of outtakes.
That was really tricky actually to film. And also, we filmed it in January, so it was absolutely freezing. And poor Alfie, we made him stand outside in like swimming trunks. And he was such a trooper. He never complained for 1 minute. But yeah, with the letters, it was like a lot of trying to get them into frame and obviously like making sure they fall nicely. So that did take quite a while.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, bloopers, we don't have. I haven't gone through the footage looking for bloopers. We do have like a little behind the scenes video, which is really cute. It's actually on YouTube,
Okay, I'll look out for
and
that.
on
Yeah.
yeah, and it's on the Nice Package Instagram as well. But
Oh,
that's really
brilliant.
fun. It's like we had the amazing Carolina Papp come and do some like filming for us on her Sony camera, and she made this like lovely BTS video, which is like so special to have. But yeah, I probably should go and make a blooper reel because I love a blooper reel. That would be really fun.
Yeah. If it's going to be a DVD, you can do like a 2 disc special. There's the second one in there.
Yeah, that'll be super fun. Yeah.
I'm going to ask one more quick question, and I will let you go. If you are sticking around, but time permitting. When you write a character like this, do you? I know you've got like a web series as well that you ongoing thing that you're doing, but do you sometimes get attached to these characters so much that you want to extend their universe on film? Like so with this with Alexa, do you ever think I'd love to make something else with Alexa?
Yeah, I mean, I've never so much thought of it as Alexa because I think the short film kind of exists nicely in its own little short format. But I have definitely thought it about past work that I did, like my film Slay in 2023. Um, that was like a really nice um narrative piece in like a short film, and I've always thought it'd be a really great feature. Those characters are really would be really fun to like develop. But yeah, and obviously the web series, like you mentioned, I definitely have thoughts and plans to expand that into like more like 25-minute pilot episode vibes. Um, but yeah, for Alexa, I haven't thought of it too much, but yeah, I think it's always nice to think about like where your projects can go and how much you can expand on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, do send us the links for Slay and the other things, and we'll look for them. I'd love to sort of, with the content we have on you for this festival, which will be a review and the interview that we've done already. I'd like to sort of plug these things as well because it'd be nice to see what else you've done. And I think, a lot of people will think the
Yeah.
same. So,
Oh,
yeah,
thank you. Yeah, please send them over to you. That's really nice.
please,
Thank
yeah. Thank you very much for joining us, Fran. Really nice. I'm sure. I think we all
you.
enjoyed that film. Really funny, laugh out loud. I don't know if you could see me laughing. I forgot my camera was on, but yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you very like a lot for showing. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for having me be a part of the festival.
No problem. You can go if you like, but that's the end of the showing for the nice package for now. But thank you, Fran. Lovely film. Really appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for
Thank
watching.
you.
Marvelous. All right, we'll take a short break. Thank you, everybody.